Hi guys, welcome back to Style of Substance and welcome to my sister Leonie.
Hey guys!
Leonie Joyce on YouTube. And also welcome to our very first mukbang.
Woo!
So we've got all the food, although I'm going to be honest, when we ordered it, we were hoping it would look like there's a lot more here, but trust me, there's a lot of food here. And we're just going to be talking about body image and pigging out. Why not? So if you like the sound of that, then please keep watching.
So from the kebab shop, I got some chips. Vegetarian, and that's all that there is for us. We got some Dominos pizza, half and half. So my half has mushrooms and sweet corn, and the sun-dried tomato and garlic base, which I highly recommend. So yeah, that is my mukbang meal.
So I got some chips also from the kebab shop. I'm going to pour them out onto my plate so I can salt them. And I also got a lamb doner kebab with, they do the pita separately, which I don't understand. Got some chili sauce. No, not that. And then I got a sizzler pizza. So we did a half and half. I got sizzler from Domino's. So, body image. We grew up at a time where it was in to be slim. And now it's completely the other way around. Like, it's really in to have big boobs and a big bum and a slim waist and big lips and, you know, snatch nose, you know, or whatever. You know, your makeup needs to be like, it's so hard to be a young girl right now. Like, you have to be able to be doing your makeup really good. Your hair needs to look amazing all the time. You know, your body needs to be looking amazing.
Meanwhile, you're studying for your GCSEs.
I know. Where do you have the time of day?
I don't understand.
I barely had time to comb my hair. And
Literally.
put on deodorant.
I didn't even put hair lotion in my hair. Like,
celebrities, social media, photoshopping. It's really impacting the younger generation today. I mean, I think we don't know any better because we weren't born in this time. So maybe our parents looked at us and thought, oh gosh, it must be really hard to be a teenager these days, you know. But it's so different now.
Instead of body shaming, if you go out, even if you see someone that their body may not be to your taste, you may see someone else who you think they look good. Let them know, because even if you think she looks good, she knows it. There's a chance she may not, and you could really make someone's day just by saying, "Oh, you look really nice today." And trust me, you'll think, "Oh, they may think I'm crazy." Even if it's a stranger, they may think I'm crazy, but you could really make someo's day just by doing that, I think.
It's amazing how far a compliment will go, especially as far as women are concerned. Like, we live for that shit. Like, if I'm at work and someone compliments me on what I'm wearing, or somebody compliments my makeup, fine, whatever. But if someone says, "Oh, you have a really nice figure," to me, that is like the biggest compliment of all, because it's me. Like, your body is you, unless, you know, you've had work done or whatever. But, you know, even then, to some people, that's still you, you know, just an enhanced version of it. You paid for it. But if someone compliments your body, that is almost the ultimate compliment. Because, you know, people say that your body is your temple. And, you know, that's kind of, I feel like that's the gift that God gave to women. You know, our body is able to do so many things outside of look good in clothes or whatever. You know, it's the biggest compliment of all. So I agree. Compliment a woman on her body or how she looks. And you could change the world.
Mate.
You could go out there and cure world hunger.
People that may even have an issue with their own body, one thing I'd say that really worked for me is, I'm just going to be real, stand in the mirror naked and just look at your body, analyze it, and be like, because every now and then you can just see it in passing, no, I don't like it. Just look at it and be like, no, do you know what? It's not that bad. That's where you'll start. And, okay, I've got a bit of a belly, but do you know what? If I only need to breathe in slightly now, and it looks like that. So if I actually do sit-ups, and just like make progress. And the more you do it, the more you'll love it. And then you'll spend ages in the mirror like, yes! Because there's always changes you would want to make to your body, or you want to lose this much weight, or you want to put on this much weight. There's always going to be that. But even still, have that in your head that, yes, you're going to make those changes, but appreciate the body you have now. Because just know there's somebody out there that is wishing they could have your body, because they're wishing, you're the stage they're wishing to get to. So appreciate what it is that you've got, because at the end of the day, that's what you got to work with.
Yeah. So also, if you're young, please know that your body is going to change.
Yes.
Like, give yourself time to at least get to the age of 20 before you start thinking about changes you want to make to your body. As a woman, your 15-year-old body and your 25-year-old body are very different bodies. You might not even be the same person if people like couldn't see your face.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't really be considering surgery or anything like that. For me personally, I wouldn't do any of. I wouldn't really ever consider surgery until I'd had kids. Because if, for example, like there's things about your body that are going to change so drastically as a result of bearing a child that you might really like. Like for some women, your boobs grow up when you have a child, and that's bloody great. They also then do SAG, and you know, at that point you're like, okay, maybe I want to get a bit of work done.
Yeah.
But just on the plastic surgery thing, because you know, I've always I can't sit here and say to you I've never considered getting any work done. I wouldn't say it's on my possibly my body, my face. Like I feel like a lot of women have thought about it and thought, oh, how much better would I look if I, you know, had a nip and a tuck here or there. But it's about changing how you feel about yourself first before you go there. Because I think when you get to a certain age, you really reach the peak of self-love. And you might get to that age and think, you know what, I'm actually really happy with me as me. And you might not see the need for surgery. But at the same time, you might get to a certain age where life or kids have done something to your body where you're like, actually, I really do see the need for surgery. So, you know, it's permanent, and it wouldn't be my first port of call in terms of feeling better about yourself, but I do understand that for some people it makes all the difference, and I am, you know, power to that. If it's going to make you feel better and look better, or then you know, then do what you need to do at the end of the day.
Every now and then, it may not be for everyone, there's that little bit of you want a guy to find you desirable. Now, one thing I will say is you can look really good even if you have a bit of a belly. There's tops that will flatter that. If you have a bit of a flat bum or something, there's jeans that might lift it a bit. You know, there's clothes you can wear that can suit your body in the best way. And if you're thinking of what's under those clothes, like your underwear or what you look like naked, in general, a guy won't see you like that until you know that he really cares for you. And at that point, he's not going to care what it is that you look like, because he likes you for you. So it doesn't matter if you've got a bit of a belly. I know many people that have a bit of a belly and they are in the best relationships of their lives, okay? And they're in love. I know people that may not have much of a bum and they are in love. I know people that have small boobs and they are in love. Like, the image that we may sometimes put in our head of what guys want may not be exactly what they want. They just want to fall in love just like us.
Yeah, so I would say that your confidence, as much as it is impacted by how men see you or how you feel men see you, I wouldn't place too much importance on that, because men half the time don't know what they want. Women, we don't really know what we want at the end of the day, and what you want will change at different stages of your life. So,
or depending on the person that is meant to be the person for you meet.
Exactly.
Like, this is what I want.
Yeah, you might think, oh, you know, the guy that I like is really only going to want a really slim girl who's, you know, just really toned and, you know, pretty. But he might get to the age of 30 and he might be like, you know what, no, I want a woman who's full of figured, who looks like she could, you know, bear my children. You know, she's got those childbearing hips or whatever it is that they go crazy for. You know, she's a bit thick with it. Or it might be totally the other way around. Like, you might think, oh, no, I need to be, you know, bigger so that the guy I want... No, he might not be able to handle a bigger woman in the bedroom. You know, he might want someone a little bit more slim that he can, like, throw around a little bit more. I don't know. You know, preferences change. So...
Yeah.
Don't change your body based on one ideal at that point in time, because that's not a constant. What I found helpful as far as improving my own body image is to just, from a really physical and let's call it a shallow standpoint, is I really pamper myself. So I get up, I get a good night's sleep, I get dressed in my favourite outfit, I do my makeup, I do my hair, I go in the mirror, I take a few selfies, you know, play some good music, dance around, go out and do something with people I like spending time with. And that is the ultimate level of confidence. And even if I've, you know, put on a few pounds or my stomach's got a few extra rolls in it that I hadn't accounted for, you know, if you're feeling good and you're looking good and, you know, you're wearing all the things that you like and you're doing all the things that you like, that is a real confidence booster. Yeah. This is a real mood booster as well.
as nice as it is to receive a compliment, when you don't believe it, you're not going to listen to it. I feel like we look at other people more than we look at ourselves, so we don't understand our own bodies.
And also remember that all those girls you follow on Instagram, they feel exactly the same way about themselves as you feel about yourself. They're just really good at getting good lighting, knowing their angles, bit of editing, bit of photoshopping, because we know that goes on.
Yeah.
And they're in the public eye, so people are sending them stuff. So looking good is easier for them. That doesn't necessarily mean that they feel good. So don't idolize people or put people up on a pedestal too much, because they are just like you.
Yeah. And another thing, moving on more to like whole self-image type thing. One thing I did, because I wanted to work out how to do my makeup, I was following darker skinned women that were in the public eye, just so I could like get ideas from them. So find people that look like you in the public eye, have them on your feed, so you can see people that look like you win, to know that you can win as well.
In the black community especially, body shaming aside, there is a lot of skin tone shaming. Well, not even skin tone shaming, but there's a colorism, I think they call it. And honestly, I feel like now we've come a long way, but I feel like we came from a point in time where it was so hard to be a dark-skinned girl. I'm not saying necessarily that I'm the darkest skinned girl out there, but I went to school at a time where it was lots of white people, mixed race girls, and Asian girls, and it was really hard to just be black, like black and not like incredibly light skinned or whatever. And I think because your skin is your part of your body, actually. Really, if you think about it, your skin is an organ. You know, it makes
what wraps up your body.
Yeah, that's the wrapping paper, that's the packaging. And if you're not happy in your own skin, then it causes a whole number of other challenges. But I think so. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our first mukbang and body image chat. I think next time, I don't know what we'll talk about, but we'll play it by ear, see what feels right at the time. Upload 3 videos a week, as you know, so do come back either on a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Sunday for something completely different. See you in the next video.
Bye.